Good morning, welcome back to a new video. In this video we are getting to our apartment and doing some light renovations. More or less we're just looking and inspecting, but because there's no electricity there, this video is sponsored by Ecoflow. Thank you so much to Ecoflow for sending over their new Delta 2. And this power bank is going to come really handy, as we can run most of our power tools there and we can get work done without needing to connect electricity and pay monthly for no reason. So this is going to be so useful, and of course it also charges up with solar or cars. So in summer it comes out even more handy for projects and trips to locations which have no electricity. In the winter it's a bit harsher with the solar because, you know, most of the days are cloudy and snowy, so it doesn't charge so well, but it still charges in the car for longer trips, and in the house in the night we charge it really efficiently. The charging is really quick, it charges in 4 hours, which is surprisingly fast for such a huge power bank. If you don't know what Ecoflow is, they make these power banks and solar panels for portability, camping, van lifing. They're for many different uses, also used in construction sites where electricity is limited. Instead of a generator, this thing takes really quick to charge, and it can run nearly the same amount. It can run the same amount of things, and the duration is pretty long, especially if you add some extra batteries to it. It can last really long time. Add solar to it, charges it back up, and you have a good setup for running basic tools on a work site. So it's really useful, and we definitely want to check it out and see how well it performs in our little apartment, as we're going to do some renovations with it. If you're in the market for one of these products, or you're interested to gift someone one of these for Christmas, Ecoflow is actually running their biggest sale yet, which is 50% off on their Black Friday sale, which is going to last all the way till 29th of November, so hurry up, the days are really running out. It's a very good time to invest in one of these. It's a really good deal, and it's really worth the money, because these things are really high quality and really well built. Make sure to check down in the link below. It's going to be all the information about all the promos, all the discounts they have, all of it in the description. Before we pack it up, we will go and unbox the solars and show you them outside. Even though it's all snow and not really sunshine, we're still gonna try and see if it charges anything, if it gets some few watts in. Maybe it does. We'll check it out. Let's go outside. Can't locate the sun. I think we're getting absolute zero, and it is quite cold and starting to snow.
I mean, what would you expect now with like nothing out? I'm
really impressed with the design, really cool. I can't wait to use this in an actual sunshine day without snow. It just feels bad having it out here in the snow.
We just wanted to show you how they look, and they're actually like pretty thin and very portable,
really
and
cool design.
Very light as well, like they're very light.
I love the texture, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's move on to the actual project.
Yeah, let's pack it up. We obviously not taking it with us because
it's not gonna work much.
No, but we have charged it full, so let's see how long it lasts us in our project. So here we are in our apartment. Sorry for the echo, and I hope it's not gonna be too annoying throughout the whole video. But we are not gonna do too much work because we don't have so much time, because the sun is setting pretty early and we need to go back to our animals. But main goal of today is to take down those OSB walls, because we want to see what's behind it first of all, and second of all we need them for the chicken coop. Currently OSB is much more valuable than plasterboard, so we want to use this one. We want to put the insulation and then put this one in front. But yeah, let's get started by ripping out the walls. That's a big spider.
Looks like we have a heating wall here, so it must have been an old stove here, maybe a brick stove for cooking food, because this was probably apartments long time ago. This has been used for government purposes, for shops. It's been going through many things through its whole lifetime, so yeah. But originally it was probably someone's house, so clearly there was a stove here that's been covered for quite a long time, so yeah. This probably needs a bit of work, but it's gonna be a nice beautiful brick wall once it's cleaned up and nicely restored to the level we like. Oh, one more of those spiders. Oh, many more. This looks like a really good wall because nothing's fallen off from it. And this is old plastering, so it's really fragile. Very easy to take off. And it'll be very beautiful once we're done. Just pop it out, there you go. Okay. Okay.
Yes, teacher. So as you can see, it might look like that we're going backwards by taking off the OSB that was in front, because it's revealing the kind of ugliness the behind that David actually likes. We started off with this wall and I got very disappointed because, you know, it does not look very pleasant. But David said we have worked before with brick walls, so it shouldn't be that hard. Or we know more or less what we're doing and what we're going for. So, but I was very disappointed because we're going from something beautiful, not beautiful, but something seamless and perfect, more or less, like with no problem, to revealing all of that. That was quite disappointing. But this wall, on the other hand, does not look that bad. But as David said, we know that this one is brick. We can see what's wrong with this wall. This wall might look a bit better, but we don't know what's behind it. So there's pluses and minuses, and yeah, we have taken more or less all of it off. We left this one for now just because it's a bit too messy to take off now, and we're kind of rushing it to go home. So what we have to do now is to cut all the wood we have collected from the other room. I think this one, as David said, is like 200–300 euros worth of OSB currently. Of course, when they put it up, it wasn't that expensive, but with the price increase, this is very valuable. So that saved us quite a lot of money for our project. And yeah, so sadly they don't fit in the car as they are in one piece. So we will have to cut them in half this way, but we don't want to cut them in half this way. We're just going to put them in the car. And for this trip, we're just going to have them sticking out. But yeah, we do have to cut them in half because they don't fit in the car otherwise, sadly. So yeah, let's get started. Let's get cutting. There's just a small amount of hooks. You can decide where you want to hook it up.
So that's all the OSB that we got, all the wood. So that's gonna work really well for us. That's more than enough materials to cover up the chicken house and many more other projects. For simple covering up like insulation and things like that where you do not need any structural strength, this is perfect. This OSB will work amazing. I mean, it's not like it's not strong, it's really good, but I don't like the look of it. So I'm using it just because it covers up a large area and we don't need to use actual wood. And we have it here, why else not to use it? We don't want it in here, so better get rid of it. Thanks to Ecoflow again for sponsoring this video. It's been amazing and it really makes this video actually possible just because of this. So be sure to check out the link down below just to see if you need one of these as well. Really useful. We're still on 86% of battery after all this usage, all this cutting. We've just used a tiny bit, so it could run all day pretty much. I mean, we've been here all day, but you could use heavier machines, you can use them for much longer. Really amazing tool.
What I like is that you can actually see how long you can use each thing. Yeah. So it said like you can use the light bulb thing for 30 hours and for 1 hour it's at the other machine. So I really like that I can visually see how long I can use something. Yeah,
it's amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much it with these videos. We're gonna load everything up and you're gonna see us using it in the rest of the projects. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. We're gonna see you next time. Bye bye.
Let's see how we're gonna fit everything in the car. Let's go.